I knew I was going to have an incredible time pacing Amaya in the Boston Marathon, but I didn't quite understand how much it would impact me and how much I would learn. I've been running since I was in middle school, and I usually take my marathons pretty seriously and competitively for myself, running in the 240s-ish. This took a lot longer than that, and a lot of people leading into the race were telling me like, oh, you're actually going to be really tired. It's going to be really hard to be out there that long. And in the back of my mind, I have always thought like the people that are out there for a long time are doing something that's just as hard as what I'm doing because they're out there for longer. And it's true. I had so much fun, first of all. I want to start with that. And I also just want to say that I learned a ton about myself, and sort of Amaya, I think, had this idea that she was only a, runner for fun, and that once it got hard, she quit. And part of why she asked me to coach her and be there with her was because we wanted to overcome that. And I was thrilled to do that because I'm such a competitive person. I wanted to sort of pull that out of her. And I didn't realize, well, I did, first of all, and we did. And she PR'd and it was huge. And at the same time, I sort of learned this opposite lesson that I don't always have to be competitive. I don't have to box myself in as strictly a competitive runner that's there to show up and push myself to the absolute limit. As a matter of fact, I enjoyed getting to slow down and be present with all the amazing things and people that were out on the course. And it sort of brought up this lesson for me that in running and in life, if you sort of just sprint through, you're going to miss a lot of incredible things. So I'm just happy to remember that I'm not only a competitive runner, but I'm also a supportive person and a good friend. And all of those things can coexist. And there's a time and place to do one, and there's a time and place to do another. But I love how vast and expansive running is and how many different experiences of ourselves we can have through the sport. And I just love connection, and it feels amazing to have been out there doing something that wasn't about me, that was really about helping someone I care about do something that mattered to them. So if you're a super fast runner, I highly advise switch it up a little bit and use your skill and strength in the sport to make someone else's life better.